Your law school personal statement can be the reason you get into law school or the reason you don't. Every year, strong applicants with strong backgrounds, strong stats get rejected because their law school personal statement doesn't make a compelling reason why law school should choose them. And then every cycle, I have clients who have lower stats or not as interesting backgrounds getting into law schools because their law school personal statement really shows why they want to go to law school, who they are, and why law school should choose them. That's how important this essay is. It is probably the biggest lever separate from your stats that you have in controlling your law school application results. So if you're writing your law school personal statement, I want to give you my straightforward formula I use with my clients. Let's go. Hey, I'm Mara Freilich. I'm the top-rated law school admissions consultant in the country, and I'm going to share with you the formula I use with my clients to write a winning law school personal statement. Part 1, have a thesis. This is what's going to tie everything together in your law school personal statement. It's what's going to make it feel like you have an overarching point, not that you're just saying, I did this, then I did that, and now I'm doing this. Think of your thesis like it's a central truth that ties everything together. So try asking yourself, what's a consistent quality, pattern, perspective that has shaped your trajectory towards law? And no, I'm not asking what has shaped your trajectory in life. It's a very curated thesis that you're looking for. What has shaped your trajectory toward law and law school? Maybe it's you translate complexity for others, or you notice where systems fail people, or you're drawn to building trust in uncertain situations. Or maybe it's you challenge broken incentives, or you identify where there are structural barriers. Whatever your thesis is, it should be the backbone of your entire law school personal statement. And every paragraph should either be supporting or building up to this thesis. This is the part of the formula most people ignore because it requires slowing down, zooming out, and figuring it out before you write. This is why I have all my clients start with a brainstorming process, because we need that zoomed out view of their experiences to really figure out what is that overarching thesis that can encompass all or a curated all of their experiences, perspectives, and traits. Part 2 of the law school personal statement formula I use with my clients is identifying your evidence. Once you know your thesis for your law school personal statement, that is when you can start identifying which experiences you will use as evidence or support of that thesis. This is where you choose stories, jobs, responsibilities, family obligations, challenges you overcame, anything that supports your overall point. For example, I had a client whose thesis was translating complexity for others. So it started with translating among family members. Then it was translating among technical and non-technical teams because he was an engineer. And then eventually it was translating for clients navigating confusing systems. The mistake many applicants make is trying to include every meaningful experience. You can't include every story. You have to choose the right stories. Part 3 in my winning law school personal statement formula is reflection. This is where you get to show law schools how you think, that you can think analytically, that you can reflect on your experiences, not just describe them. So you want to explain what those experiences taught you or what insights they gave you, maybe about institutions, about responsibility, conflict, about incentives, about the legal system in general, whatever is relevant to your overall point. Ask yourself, what pattern did I notice? How did I change? What became clear to me, or why did this matter? 2 applicants can have very similar experiences, and the one who analyzes and reflects on those experiences is going to have a much stronger law school personal statement and application. The final part of the law school personal statement formula is answering why law and why law for you. This is where you're going to bring it home. At the end, you want to answer why law, why now, and why for you. This shouldn't be able to be answered by anyone else's story but yours. This should feel like the natural next step based on everything else you wrote. It should feel like, oh, of course, this person needs a law degree. And it can't be something generic like, I want to help people or I've always liked arguing. It needs to be specific. Like I said, specific to you and your stories. Here's what a structure of a law school personal statement might look like. Paragraph 1, maybe you introduce the thesis through a compelling moment or a theme. Paragraph 2, you'll provide your evidence through your experience. Paragraph 3, you'll have reflection and insight about those experiences. Paragraph 4 and 5, you might repeat the same pattern of experience and analyze, all building up in supporting that overarching thesis. And then paragraph 6 would be where you get into your why law and your future direction in the legal field. Now note, this is a simplified version of how you might write your law school personal statement. No law school personal statement is going to be the same. I've worked with hundreds of clients and I can tell you there is no actual secret formula. It's a framework and you need to adapt it to your own. And also always lean into your own writing style and give yourself creative license, because that is also how you're going to stand out, especially with how often people are using AI to write these personal statements. Okay, final note. Remember, your personal statement is not actually about sounding impressive. Instead, admissions officers should finish your law school personal statement and think to themselves, I understand who this person is. I understand how they think. I understand why law makes sense. I think employers will want to hire them, and I believe they will be a valuable contribution to our law school. In the notes, I link to a Kickstart brainstorming guide for your law school personal statement that I give to my clients as well. Check it out.